March 7th, companion mission. Let's go.
Good morning. Is work going well today, Master Diviner?
I am so tempted to pull her. Supposedly she is amazing. Let's see. From memory here, we got reducing ally damage taken. What else? She increases crit damage, I think. Heals herself. She has a trace that like allows CC immune. I think she can heal allies somehow. That's pretty good. Awfully tempting. I'll be honest. Awfully tempting because I don't think I have a lot of like solo sustainers. Because like I got Natasha, I guess who could solo sustain. But that just like heals. I mean, Fushuan is like literally just tank of tanks, healer, and like cleansing. Like that's in one unit. That's like really cool. And she increases crit damage. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I think we have another couple weeks. And Jinglu's banner's coming up. I'll think about that later. Anyways, yes. How's it going?
I am extremely busy of late. If you have something to ask of me, do not delay.
Straight to the point as always. Don't back down. Don't back down.
You were about to say something along the lines of, how did you know I wanted to ask something? But then you remembered who you were talking to and decided not to bother, correct?
Yes.
A face is not a reliable instrument of divination.
Fair.
On the contrary, I run a dozen hexagrams before I even get around to breakfast. The results are never far wrong.
That both sounds like cool and a boring life.
Today's divinations threw up some unexpected complications. The hexagrammatic position was facilitating between the water and heaven trigrams. The matrix of prescience gave the following interpretation. You will have 3 uninvited guests. This is ultimately auspicious.
I wonder what the third uninvited guest is.
Ultimately auspicious? Wow, sounds pretty good to me. Seems like we really were destined to meet today then. You know, I see you've been using the Matrix of Prescience to divine into Kafka's past. Well, I have a similar request.
What is she gonna say?
I see. You wish to use the Matrix to relive the past and awaken parts of your memory? Viable in principle, but whether the Matrix is truly capable of achieving this result remains to be seen.
We clearly gotta do a test. For science, right?
I knew it. Things are never simple, are they? Who said that?
Yeah.
I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was viable in principle. There is a gap of 1,000,000 light years between impossibility and viability.
All we had to do was just discredit her a bit, and she's willing to give it a shot.
I feel I must explain in detail the principles behind the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon to avoid any misunderstandings.
Okay.
The Matrix of Prescience does not allow one to remember anything. It merely collects data in order to infer past events, in the same way that future events are inferred. Just as Realm-Keeping Commission officers collect ballistic evidence to recreate the scene of a crime, there are materials from which we can infer the past. These may be items related to the experience or memories of the people involved.
Sure.
Miss March's predicament is very different from Kafka's situation, because she doesn't remember what happened in her past.
Okay.
I am no medical professional, but fortunately I'm very fond of reading. We understand that there are 2 types of memory loss. One where the memories remain dormant, floating around in the unconsciousness unable to be awakened. And another that involves direct erasure of memories from the brain.
I assume we're gonna go on and explore these.
Something must have happened when I was frozen in the ice. I bet the memories were freezing and decided to hibernate.
I hope that's the case.
Why don't we try using the matrix of prescience to determine which situation pertains to Miss March?
Very curious how the Matrix works. Matrix. Anyways, because it collects data to infer the past and collects data to infer the future. Like, how would it know anything data-wise about March's past to show us the past? Or to even infer what kind of memory issue she's having? I guess you just don't think about it too deeply. Like a plot hole, maybe?
Let's begin then by preparing the requisite inference materials. Miss March, your memory is unreliable. To guarantee the Matrix's accuracy, you'll have to provide something related to your past experience. Anything will do. When you're ready, come and find me in the Matrix core.
Okay. Okay.
The diviner said I need to provide something from my past experiences.
Yeah.
What should it be? How about a Xianzhou souvenir?
I don't think it really works that way. I figure, like, what you had with you, you were frozen in the ice. Be my assumption here, but that could be wrong. I swear, if it's just as easy as being like, here's this thing I picked up earlier today. She's like, what?
So, have you acquired something from your past? As a nameless, surely you must have souvenirs from your journeys that could evoke memories. I've got lots. It's just, I don't know what to choose.
Let's see what we got here. That was recent. That was... How about that?
So shiny and pretty.
Oh.
I picked up this little guy in Belobog's underworld.
Isn't that just, like, Relic Ascension EXP? I thought that was actually useful.
They've got loads of it down there. I just
Okay,
took off
cool.
a
So
tiny
March
piece.
7th is a thief.
I can understand a young girl's fondness for glittering gemstones.
Of course you can. But let's get back to the main point here. March 7th literally stole glittering gemstones. This is after she met Sampo. Clearly Sampo's a bad influence. Ticket stub.
Proof that I boarded the express. The conductor gave me this. Memories from the Astral Express? That should do the trick.
Okay, as easy as that. We'll just keep going. Vaguely recall that researcher's levels start with 2. Ah! She has access to the bathrooms, that's
Something
it.
related to your work.
Oh my god. Yeah. How about that? A cup of immortal delight. I thought that was supposed to be tea, but it's literally just like a very sugary boba. Nice. I would so try that though. That looks delicious.
One of my fondest memories on the Xianzhou.
It's kind of weird she just carries that around with her though.
No comment. I happen to prefer Star Taro bubble tea.
Dang. Yeah, should be
Is
good.
that it? Miss March, are you not able to provide possessions from before you lost your memory?
There we go. That's what we need.
Before I lost my memory? So, something I don't remember getting? Even then, I couldn't be sure it was from before I lost my memory, right?
I can't remember. Was she found naked in the ice, or did she actually have stuff with her? Because if she had stuff with her, then you just grab that from the express.
It may be strange to you, but to infer the past, I need materials that were pertinent at that time.
Yeah.
Could you try recalling some memories again? From before the memory loss, before the Express. I'm sorry, Master Diviner. When Himeko found me in the ice, I was stark naked.
Okay,
Like a
that answers
newborn
that.
baby. I didn't have any items with me.
Could we just use her? Like, blood sample, hair follicle. Probably not the hair because maybe blood? Something useful?
And before you ask, no, I don't have any of that ice lying around. It melted away not long after I was rescued. Oh yeah! You sure are a smart cookie. My six-phase
okay.
ice ability must date from before the
There we
memory
go.
loss. It should indeed. I'll have someone place the material in the base of the terminal, the Matrix. Miss March, please position yourself in the Matrix core.
Alright.
We may begin our inference whenever you are ready.
I'll be very curious to see if this ends up being like Dong Hong's companion quest where there's a lot of fighting, or if it's literally just going to be a straightforward storytelling. I also expect this to be a lot of still images. Doesn't seem like they really do a lot of budget for companion quests.
The Matrix has clear diagnostics. Miss March, are you ready yet? I'm pretty sure I should be. Almost kinda ready to go.
I also have a feeling we're about to go into some combat.
Please be prepared. Not all memories are suitable for reawakening. People carry with them much pain and suffering.
Here
If
it
you're not
goes.
ready, we can pause the inference process. I would never wish for good intentions to result in harm.
Should be
I'm
fine.
okay. Let's do it. Only way to find out is to give it a go.
There we go. That's the spirit.
Very well. I will soon connect you to the Matrix of Prescience Ultima, where the Matrix will read your memories and guide you back into your past.
I love that this thing is called has Matrix in it. That's just amazing. If they made it green instead of purple, I feel like it'd be perfect.
If you reach a block in your memory, the Matrix will use the data gathered to derive a scenario and construct a possible past for you.
So just like AI.
Got it. Oh, can he join me too?
Wouldn't that just complicate things?
I'm sorry. That would be highly inadvisable. You form the nexus of the Matrix's inference. He would only introduce redundant data to the system. In other words, inside the memory palace that the Matrix constructs, the only person you'll be able to count on is yourself.
That makes sense. You can do it. I believe in you.
Don't worry. I can communicate with you from outside the Matrix and manipulate the recollection process to a certain extent.
Oh, there you go. She'll be your cheerleader, but helpful. Kind of like Herta in the simulated universe.
Let's begin.